mac and cheese, a staple meal of all basement dwellers like myself. Since I got a pot over there, I realized I can now make non-microwaved mac and cheese, so I thought we'd give it a try. Also, because the last thing I tried to cook didn't end up tasting so good. So, I thought I'd try something a little bit easier. It's got the instructions on the side here. Pretty easy. Boil water, stir in macaroni, drain, and then mix in the other stuff. And then it looks like we're good to go. So, let's get to it. For step one, we need 6 cups of water in this bad boy. I've got this measuring cup, which has 4 cups, so we'll get 1 4-cup thing and then 1 2-cup thing. Here comes the 4 cups. Boom. All right, 2 cups. There we go. Now we boil. So I'm gonna just turn this guy on to max. This dude's on maximum power now. Hopefully it'll boil before too long. It also said medium saucepan. I feel like this might be a large saucepan considering the 6 cups didn't even come up very high in this. It is what it is. It's boiling a little bit. I think it's time we actually get started. So let's open this guy up. Well, this isn't gonna come off that easily, is it? Come on. All the macaroni is free form in the box here. Pour the macaroni in here. There we go. This is definitely too big a bowl, or pan, pot, whatever this is. Question I also have is, do I leave this at max temperature? I'm gonna say probably not. I say we bring it down to 5, just in case. And then I'm supposed to stir and cook for 7 to 8 minutes. All right, let's set a timer. And I need something to stir. All right, I got this giant wooden spoon thing to stir. Oh, it's just a block. All right, stir. Oh no, this moves the pot around. Why is it so cloudy? Whatever, 7 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. Hold on, wait a second. It's not boiling anymore, is it? Do I need to up the temperature? Oh no, there are a few bubbly boys. Maybe. I don't know. We're leaving it at 7. 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, I'm a giant goof, and I forgot to start the timer, so I don't know how long it's been. It hasn't been that much longer, but it's probably been a few minutes over time. Next, we need to strain. I crawled out of my cave, and I stole this from my parents' house, so we're gonna use it. Now I gotta take this boiling thing over to the sink. Do I leave the burner on and whatnot? It just says add margarine or butter, milk, and cheese to sauce and mix well. Maybe not? Oh boy, this is a two-handed job. Now how do I do this? Because I've gotta hold this, and then I've gotta pour that. Now, we gotta be careful here. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, even just the pan is heavy, or pot, or whatever this is. Well, I think we pretty much drained it. So, well, that was easy. We got the macaroni in here, drained, and we gotta take this back. So now what do? We add margarine or butter, milk, and cheese sauce, and then we mix well. It was 4 tablespoons of butter. I've got this from our previous thing. It is exactly 4 tablespoons. Get off, you annoying paper. There we go. Boom. Surely I'm supposed to have this on for that to melt. Next we need a 1/4 cup of milk. I went to my parents' refrigerator and got this 100% grass-fed Maple Hill organic milk. I think this is a 1/4 cup. The number is missing, but probably fine. There. There we go. And now the cheese sauce. Smells cheesy. Now I mix well. Well, my experience with the last wooden mixy thing wasn't great, so I'm kind of disappointed I chose to use another wooden mixy thing for this. Is it supposed to be? I feel like it's probably supposed to be on, like the heat. I feel like I'm missing a little bit here. Well, at least the cheese sauce is kind of getting mixed in. The butter is Well, not. Am I somehow goofing up mac and cheese? I followed the instructions. Well, okay. I may have boiled the water for the mac and cheese a little too long, but outside of that, I pretty much followed the instructions. All right, we're just gonna mix until the butter is no longer a little thing like this, because it's shrinking. I think I might not have goofed up. It's starting to look like proper mac and cheese. I don't see the butter anymore. We'll stir a little bit longer. It's getting kind of hard to stir. My arm is tired. My hand is tired. All right, let's get a bowl. All right, get in there. Okay. Boom. Doesn't look that bad, actually. It's time, I think. It's time to give it a taste. Here she is, my mac and cheese. Doesn't look bad, actually. It does smell not like of a rich, good cheese. It smells of the like powdered, cheap cheese, but it is probably exactly what it is. Without further ado, let's dig in. The cheese is very creamy. The sauce is not as thick as a lot of the sauces, but it's not exactly watery either. Yeah, it's slightly waterier than the mac and cheese I'm used to from microwave meals. Still pretty good. It's not, that's not really a downside, just something I instantly kind of noticed. The cheese taste is like okay, but not great. It's a decent taste, but it does taste kind of like, I want to say low tier cheddar. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. It doesn't have the richness and whatnot of like cheese-based dishes that I really like. But I like fettuccine or whatever, which is really, if you think about it, just mac and cheese, but with a fancy word. Fettuccine Alfredo, I should say. Overall, though, the noodles themselves are nice and tender. They're not hard at all or like thick and chewy or whatever. Very soft, taste okay, although mostly taste the cheese. I want to say it's got a little bit of a salty taste. Yeah, maybe a little too salty. Maybe that's one of my issues with it. And I don't think the formula they used for their cheese sauce is the best. It is what it is. You take what you can get with the powdered cheese sauces. Overall, I'd say this is a mid-tier mac and cheese. I think I've had better microwave meal mac and cheeses, but I've certainly, I think, had worse as well. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And as far as my cooking ability, I think this was totally doable. I think I succeeded, even though I probably overcooked the macaroni, and I had no idea if I was doing it right near the end. It turned out okay. I think next time I may wade back out into the deep end and try something a little more complex again. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the outro. Actually, my next video will be pancakes by request. And then, maybe after that, I'll do something a little bit more involved. I haven't decided on what yet. One other thing I'd like to mention is that there's been evidence that my work is going to instate a formal return to office policy come September, so I really need to prepare what I'm going to do for that. There are really 3 options. 1, I deal with a really long commute, which means bad things for my YouTube channel in terms of me having time and energy to work on videos. 2, I move, which probably means okay things for the channel, as I'll probably have to get an actual apartment and have a proper cooking setup and not just this induction burner. But my cost of living will absolutely skyrocket, which isn't great for me. And 3, I quit my job, which would probably be the best thing for my YouTube channel, is that I'd have a bunch more time and energy to put into it. Yeah, that comes with a few obvious downsides. We'll see what happens. Got maybe a month before my day of reckoning. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can quit my job without any worries. I don't think that's going to happen or is realistic at all. But hey, thank you for watching if you're here. See you next time.